Do you actually feel like the Alchemist is still a strong meta hero?
I think it is, but it's not as strong as people initially thought. I think it got slightly overrated, but hold that thought is they're actually going to get control of the bounty rune.
Unknown's going to be able to pick up that bounty rune, plus they might even be able to get first blood. Banana turns around, gets that 3 decay spam, and he
certainly want to go, but Moo's actually getting really low in mid, and you might actually just go down for first blood.
Kotaro's going to be able to pick that one up. Beautiful setup there as the Rubik comes in at the right time.
Fire side and mid. Moo, can he get the chains off? One more right click should do it.
Oh, one more the Rubik. Oh, the health potion barely managed to keep him alive.
Oh, he's got boots. He's going to go for this.
Yeah, Kotaro's just going to be able to run him down. Moo, nothing he can do to stop this one. Chains isn't up for another 2 seconds. Kotaro trying to get in range, and there it is. Secures a second kill onto Moo's Ember Spirit. Unknown already off to an amazing start against Newbee. As long as Moo has the communication there and stays back, he's actually going to go for Kotaro because he does have a wave here, quickly burning through the refraction. They're going to turn and fight against him now, but Shadow Shaman is coming in.
Right click.
Still die. Oh, the Ether Shock takes out the Templar Assassin just in time. Chisbug will get a little damage onto Z-Talk in the meantime, but both of the cores in the middle lane end up going down, and the supports who survive.
Still, that just lets Moo back in.
They're going to be able to pick up the Alchemist as well. No, actually just barely managed to survive after a very early armlet.
All right, that was unexpected.
Mass Serpent Wards wouldn't be a bad
Greedy's
play
actually
here.
going to spot these two heroes over here, but he might just go down.
Yeah, he's going to be running immediately into the disables of the Shadow Shaman, and the damage from the Gyrocopter just too much for him to handle. So Templar Assassin not really getting what they expected. That being said, it is clearing a lot of room for the Alchemist, but they're going to dive in deep here for Excel. They will be able to catch him quite easily. It looks like, well, the physical damage is helping out, but eventually they will get Excel. Just takes a little while. The Tombstone laid down. Z-Talk is going to be a little bit caught here as well. Greedy's going to try and come in, push him back. Z-Talk actually into the trees, but Tusk's going to fall right in there. Lee will be able to pick up that kill as well. Newbee, keep on going forward, pressuring that middle lane.
But you do need him to start participating in fights soon, and at bottom,
Unstable Concoction going out.
How much damage can he do?
Underneath that Acid Spray, tries to get off the heal, will be able to mitigate some of that, and does just barely get out with 60 HP. Will the rest of Newbee come forward. Attune doesn't mind challenging How, though, that's for sure, especially underneath the Acid Spray. Another Unstable Concoction with her Winter's Curse, controls Chisbug, but not before the Hex. It looks like both of those heroes will be able to get out. Chisbug extend. Us now coming in. Are they actually going to go for this one? It looks like mass rotations from Newbee are going to try and catch the Alchemist, but he's got both Armlet and Chemical Rage. There goes the ultimate for the Gyrocopter, slowing him down even further. Move, heads him with the chains,
and
they will just barely be able to get that kill. Greedy comes in, but that's not the right time. Your Alchemist is already dead, and so are you. Unknown, lose 2, and Newbee will take control of yet another tower.
Doesn't even look like they want to wait for very long, as they're going to make their jump.
Yeah, they're going to be able to catch Kotaro once again in the middle of farming. He does manage to complete the Desolator.
But they're going to go for the Roshan of their own. Rocket's going to scout this out. They've got vision of this, but it doesn't look like they're 100% ready for this fight yet.
But they need to be able to take, if Unknown don't contest, they should try and get an objective. Unfortunately, they don't quite get the hold there on the Ember Spirit. Maybe they'll be able to take that tier 1 mid.
Hey, this is taking a really long time. Maybe you throw another rocket, see that it's quite healthy, and maybe even take the fight after the fact.
Yeah, Z-Talk's gonna lead in with a steal there onto Shackles. Roshan about to fall 1200 HP, but Unknown are gonna go for the kills first. Nice tough snowball save, but Greedy is gonna make the initiation onto Banana, finish him off. Roshan will go down to Hal, but at what a cost, Newbee! They're gonna be losing this fight big time, and now Hal, he's left all alone against Unknown.
The wards are about to fall too.
As they're gonna go on to Hal, easily take him out the first time, and I can't see Hal's gonna be able to get away a second time. Unbelievable. Unknown are going to be able to catch him. Kotaro still fighting
this out.
He's able to get a refraction. Where's the rest of the team? They're dealing with the Tombstone so badly. Fortunately, the Tombstone will run out, and Unknown don't lose a single hero here against Newbee.
The thing is, Newbee's idea was okay, but it took them so long to go for the Roshan.
They know the importance of initiation right now. They're going to go for it.
They might have the angle if Attune doesn't get his ulti.
Into an Alchemist, but he doesn't have his BKB just yet. He will be controlled quite easily. Doesn't even have the Armlet out, but a great Winter's Curse is going to stall things up. Now the Greedy initiation is going to be able to combo off of it. Alchemist barely staying alive until the last punch comes out from Lee. Now Kotaro, he's the next target in line as the refraction just gets burned away. And Ember Spirit, he says, screw this, I'm going to go for more. He's going to take Z-Talk as well. Excel will be able to just barely TP out, but the rest of the team just crumbles underneath the Newbee smoke.
Amazing initiation by Team Newbee. They understand that Team Unknown aren't prepared for that, and if they take that fight at that choke point, there's no way that they can filter in. Perfect timing by them, and that's how you have to play. You fight around these item timings. You understand with that BKB, this is around the point that you want to fight with How, And Mu is still pretty effective without items right now. Even if he doesn't have the Battle Fury, the fact that he is level 11, he's got most of the levels that he needs to max out on his 2 abilities. And that's going to be enough for them to take the fight.
That means tier 2 as well. Ember Spirit, he might just have been bursted down.
Okay.
It's too much for him to handle. It gets initiated on by that Rubik Blink Dagger. They followed up with the Unstable Concoction, which...
They've got to be so careful. They still don't have Ember, and the positioning game might not be enough for them.
Dude, he's just going to run right in there with the Unstable Concoction. Gets it on 2. Now the Telekinesis follow-up. That's going to be instant 2 kills. Now the Winter's Curse on his Outpili. He's also going to fall, and Newbee instantly losing control. The tier 1 and potentially even tier 2 are immediately going to fall.
They're definitely going to go for more than this. They've got the Deso completed. This call down's just going to be for not, and Greedy's looking for the initiation. How? He's got to be careful. He's moving real close.
Playing so far forward here, but Greedy.
I don't even think they've got the medallion, right?
Oh, Mu. Oh, he got the bash! Holy cow, a DD, a Ton Alchemist, just comes in and rips Mu a new one.
This is a really veteran lineup, even when their backs are against the wall.
Oh, Z-Talk gonna jump in, he grabs Mu, this is a big one, they get the Winter's Curse, and Mu immediately gonna be targeted by Kotaro. They bounce it back with the Cogs as well, get the control, and the snowball is not in time to save. They immediately take out the Tombstone next up, and how? Well, he's gotten a couple of kills, he'll be able to run down Kotaro as well. There goes that Aegis. They got the big initiation onto the Ember Spirit, but it wasn't enough as How cleaned house, and now we'll be able to catch Kotaro as well. That's a completed butterfly now for How, and another 1,800 gold after such a great fight.
And this is what we were talking about, right? Is Newbee is such a veteran team, they understand. Just continue to bait them further into the base. Make sure that they go for the Ember. Make this look like a free kill. Drop everything on them at once. And Unknown, they have a lot of map control. And this feels kind of like a desperation smoke to me. One where they just desperately want to be able to open up the map, but
well,
this
desperate
might
or
be what
not,
they
it might
need.
be able to pay off. How? He's going to be able to just barely get off that BKB.
Mu gets hit by the...
He gets hit by the Invisible. Oh, Jesus. Attune, do not underestimate that damage. He gets his hand on Mu and rips him apart.
Did you see what happened there? The Alchemist launches the stun at the Gyrocopter who's BKB'd, and the Gyro's like, okay, I'm gonna dodge this, but Mu just happened to be right in the radius of it, gets caught off by it and immediately Bissell bladed, and they're just gonna jump in.
Greedy goes in immediately onto How. He knows that How doesn't have the BKB. Kotaro tries to put out some damage, but it's not enough, and How, he just keeps going forward with the buyback now on Moon. They'll chase out Kotaro. He goes for the kill on Moon and desperately trying to get something out of this bad situation for Unknown, but it's not looking good. Newbee take 3.
And that's something you really can't afford when you're playing against a
They're going to
team.
smoke and go actually uphill. Unknown are going to be able to see him. Kotaro just pops. BKB tries to go in. Winter's Curse immediately laid on to How. Kotaro's getting a good amount of side blade damage, but Xiaotu will be protected by the Glimmer Cape. But now How, he's been Abyssal Blade up. They will lose that life. And Mu, I don't think he has enough damage to be able to win this one. Gets a little bit of Sleight of Fist, bounced away from Attune, but now he's got his hands on Banana. Will be able to get him. Oh, nice Hex there coming out from Chisbug. And Attune, well, he still has an Unstable Concoction. Throws it onto Chisbug. Will be able to get both him as well as the Undying. Kotaro easily finishes off that Shadow Shaman. Z-Talk will end up going down to Banana, able to pick up that kill.
Banana doesn't have a TP, and Kotaro's on the hunt, but he's actually going to walk by the next trap. Doesn't have a Blink Dagger, though, and this is going to feel a little bit shaky as Banana might just make it home free.
Same goes with How. Initiation, already the Blink Dagger. They're going to blow everything they have to be able to kill How.
Oh, he goes down
will
so
he be able
fast.
to take him a second time as he's probably going to be behind back here. There it goes. Unknown start backing themselves up. Pretty content with the free pickup, but it looks like Attune is going to be caught in the process. Nice Force Staff outside of the wards. They also have the Glimmer Cape, but Mu, he's getting more and more damage out from these Sleight of Fist. Will bounce ahead of the Cogs. Gets bounced around a little bit. Will start backing himself out as the rest of his team stuck out from the Ice Shards as well as the Cogs. They're trying to get around right now. Newbee chasing away. Attune actually sunning himself up with the Unstable Concoction. Excel getting just ahead of that one. Xiaotu Li almost angering Kotaro, but they will be able to get the first kill on him, but he gets the Undying as well. Now they've got Excel looking to get that one, but a hook shot. It catches the Undying. They've also got Mu trapped inside as well. He's not going to be able to get out.
Alone now.
Remnant. He takes the Unstable Concoction, goes down. How? This could be a dieback as well as Kotaro. One more hit. He gets it as well. Newbee get wiped, and they have no buybacks. Unknown, they made him just won this game in one clean sweep.
Going from nowhere to being the TI4 champ.
GG.
Fantastic play from Unknown. What a victory for them. They just look so happy right now.
They said it. Group stage was looking a little rocky for them, but they still felt confident. They go in against the Chinese.
Yeah, they didn't even have time to item drop because Newbee, they just look shell-shocked. They're like, this game's actually done. How doesn't have the buyback anymore. It's over. The TI4 champs, they've lost the Team Unknown.